Thank you so much, Uncle Chris.
You're welcome.
So how early is early? Like, we have people that are teenagers watching us. We have people that, are in their 20s and all. So how early should we start? Because obviously when we're kids, we fantasize about marriage, especially the girls. I know guys we just want to be Batman or something. But ladies, have that aspect where from their childhood. So how early, do you think we should start preparing for marriage?
Very early. I would say that prepare for life, not just marriage. Prepare for life, not just marriage. Marriage is part of life. The less is included in the greater. So prepare for life. And when I say prepare for life, prepare for your destiny. Okay? Prepare for your purpose. Marriage is part of it. And so what that means is that work on your character. You can start working on your character now.
Yeah.
It will reflect in your marriage, right? You can start working on your purpose now. It will reflect in your marriage, because as you're working on your purpose, you will meet that person who God has designed for you to be with or live the rest of your life with. It's tied to your purpose, so it's important to prepare for life. Work on your character, work on your knowledge, build skills, have skills, go to school, get education if you need to get education. If you need skills, get skills. Work on yourself to be a better version of yourself. Work on yourself to be that person who will be financially stable in the future. So if it's skill that you need, if it's vocational school that you need to go, if it's whatever it is that you need to do, the idea is that you're working on yourself so that you are better equipped for life. So if you're able to work on your character, work on your wisdom, work on your knowledge, work on your relationship with God, work on your health, on your physical activities, work on every aspect of your life. And you can do that even as a young person. You don't have to be 20 to start doing that. As a teenager, you can start doing that. Because the more you do that, the more you are improving and you're getting better, you're getting better equipped at life. And then specifically as you get older and maybe you think that, in the next 5 years, I will get married. So what are the things that I need to start doing now to get prepared, to prepare myself for it? How many books do I need to read between now and then? What are the seminars that I need to attend? Can I go on YouTube and get videos that I need to watch? Do I get a coach? Do I look for some people who I admire who are married that I can learn from? When I have questions, I can always ask. Do I look for a mentor who can guide me in this area? So these are things that questions you need to ask yourself and then begin to apply yourself towards it. And sometimes preparation would require you just to pray. You spend time to pray, you fast, you pray for your family, you pray for your children, you pray for your destiny, you just pray for yourself. So there's no particular time to start. It depends on you. But then if you're preparing for life, now is the time to start preparing for life. Every other things, including marriage, will align because you've prepared yourself to be able to be a better version of yourself and that spouse that would add value to the life of your partner.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Uncle Chris. It reminds me of a Facebook post many years ago that Uncle Chris made that I've kind of built my life, around that. And he talked about him becoming the dream guy of any godly, lady per se. So developing himself that, any lady per se would see you as, okay, this guy, knows where he's heading and all this stuff. So thank you so much, Uncle Chris, for sharing. So, you've kind of touched on the steps to take, prepare, but, are there more steps? Because some people might feel like to prepare, they need to date like all the girls in the community. So they have different experiences and be like, this is how women act and all those stuff. So, aside from fasting, praying and, reading books, investing in knowledge, are there other steps, that we can take?
Yeah, preparation is something that should be a lifelong thing. Even when you get married, you still keep getting knowledge, seeking wisdom, and all of that. There's something that the Book of Solomon says. I think it's in the 23rd chapter. It says, by knowledge a house is built, by understanding it is established, and by wisdom it is filled with good and precious promises. You can't actually build or prepare effectively for marriage without really having knowledge about what marriage really means.
Yeah.
You can't really prepare if you don't know what love means. Because a lot of times we go into relationships and we don't even understand the concepts behind it. We don't even know really what does love mean. Is it just the way I feel and how I should treat someone?
Butterflies in my
the butterflies in my stomach. That's not enough. So there are basic concepts that one needs to understand. What does love mean? What does marriage mean? What is God's plan about marriage? What's God's intention when he decided that man and a woman should be together? What is the place of finance in marriage? What is the place of leadership and authority in marriage? A lot of times we hear about submission, no submission. What is the place of submission in marriage? Because a lot of times we go into marriage without having at least the basic understanding or basic knowledge about a lot of things. Knowledge about parenting. Do you have enough of that? Knowledge about finance and building a financial goal for yourself and your family. Do you have that? Your career goals. Do you have that? Do you have that understanding? How do you even know who a man is and who a woman is? How is a woman designed? How was a man designed? How do men think? How do women think? Do you have that knowledge? So there's a lot that we can actually prepare, ourselves for. And we can do that early. There's so much information out there because a lot of times those basic information, we don't have it. Those basic knowledge, we don't have it. So how do you build your house when you don't have those basic knowledge? There's some things I've stated now. A lot of people go into marriage without really understanding these things. And when they even start thinking about it or coming into a consciousness of it is during marriage counseling. And that's already too late because during marriage counseling, all the things you're going to learn in that period, most people, their head is not down. They are planning marriage. But it is that time that you invest in yourself to really understand these things that help, and then when you begin to now have understanding about a lot of these things, you will grow wise and you can be able to build a good relationship and your marriage.
Wow. I think you might have to take your time to really dissect and listen to all that, Uncle Chris has shared here. And, like he said, it's important to prepare for life generally and, also prepare for marriage as young people. So thank you so much, Uncle Chris, once again for taking our time to share valuable insights with us. And so, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and, turn on your notifications so that you get notified whenever we post new content. And until we come your way next time, it's bye for now.